Good morning, friends. Happy Monday. Welcome to your Monday morning workout. Got a good one for you today, a full body sweat fest. We're going to be using some different equipment. You're going to need weights, you're going to need sliders, you're going to need a mat. So hopefully everyone is ready to get this done. So I always like to say never miss a Monday. I did not come up with that saying, but never miss a Monday. Great way to start your week off. You start off strong, feeling strong, and you take that feeling with you through the rest of the week. Good morning, everybody. For some reason, it's still not showing me who's coming on. I see the numbers. Oh, there's Crystal. I see the numbers ticking up there, but I can't see who's really jumping on. I see Crystal. Good morning, peeps. Oh, there's Kathy. Good morning. Maybe it's deciding to show me now. Give you guys a couple of seconds to jump on. So you will need definitely some challenging weights. We've got some lower body work that we're doing. You're going to need some medium weights. Always have especially if you have it. I know that they're still, I'm hearing from some of my personal training clients, people still can't find weights at the stores. They're still kind of sold out. I did hear that Walmart, good morning, Roseanne. I did hear that Walmart in Brantford had some 10-pound weights. I don't know if anybody needs those. I think a lot of people have those already. But you're going to need heavier weights if you can. You're definitely going to need some light weights. We've got some lateral movement that we're doing. And by light weights, I mean like 5s. And by challenging weights, I mean, it depends on each person. When we're doing lower body work, you always want to be using the heaviest weight that you use, because your lower body can definitely handle the work. Strong muscle groups down there. Okay, so we are going to start off with a warm-up. We do have some cardio blocks in there. I always show lower impact options, so just keep that in mind. You do not have to make any of these moves jumping moves if you don't want to, especially if you have some knee trouble, ankle trouble, foot muscles, but I always try to explain how to be landing softly and doing it safely, because that is the goal. Okay, so why don't we warm up? Seems like everybody that's jumping on is going to be jumping on. Okay, here we go. So we're going to start off with the warm-up. I did not include this warm-up on the board, but we're going to do it. We'll start with some alternating lunges. So good morning, everybody. I've been omitting the warm-up on the board because I've been running out of room, and I think everyone's kind of used to the warm-up moves. I don't really stray too far from what we do each class. Sometimes I try to focus a little bit more on different muscle groups depending on what we're doing. Side-to-side lunges, but these always tend to be some good stretch on these. So chest is forward. You're kind of pulsing side to side, pressing your weight into your heel. So just a reminder, you need sliders today. So you do not need the store-bought sliders. You can use anything that you have. So now we're going to do some butt kicks. Heels are up, feet are flexed. You are flexing your hamstrings. These could be running as well. So we'll get the heart rate up a little bit higher. So what I was saying about the sliders, they do not have to be store-bought sliders. They can be paper plates, plastic plates, dish towels, old t-shirts. People have been telling me that they've been using their furniture sliders that are under their couches. Those are perfect. Good morning, Dee. Oh, and it's Marco's on there too. What's up, Marco? All right, guys, we are going to do some squat arm circles. Big inhale, nice deep squat. So yes, heavy weights, light weights, and sliders are what you need, and water, always water. Anybody brave enough to be outside this morning? Love this weather, but not my favorite to work out in. Very humid. All right, we're going to do some inchworms. You're going to touch the toes, stretch out the back of the legs. You're going to walk it out. Nice strong plank. Walk it back and roll it up. You can always bend those legs if you need to a little bit. Try to keep them as straight as you can though, get a good stretch. We're going to do one more. Alright, we're going to go through that warm-up one more time. Let's do those alternating lunges. We're going to try to get that back knee a little bit lower this time. Body's warm, so we're going to take advantage. Really needs to go on. I hope the fan doesn't make too much background noise for you guys. Off to the side, but we need something. It's warm in the basement. Alright guys, squat arm circles. I know I'm kind of jumping around right now. Big inhale, nice deep squat. Make sure you take that big inhale and exhale. Getting a little bit deeper in that squat. Side lunges, nice wide stance. Trying to go a little bit lower this time, pressing into the heel, always keeping that knee behind the toes. Okay, starting to feel warmer. Starting to get a little sweaty, heart rate's going up. Alright guys, let's do some inchworms. One more time. Touch the toes. Walk it out. And roll it up. Alright, we're going to do one more. Alright guys, I didn't forget about butt kicks. I said I was jumping around. Alright, so like I said, you don't have to run this one out, but you are just literally trying to kick your butt with your heels. Flex those feet. Calf muscles, hamstrings, on fire. Keep going guys. You want to run it out and pick up the pace a little bit. So if you watched my preview video last night, we've got 3 blocks. All right, guys, quick little break. Make sure you got some water. We got 3 blocks. We have core camp, full body, and upper body. In between each of those 3 blocks, we've got a cardio dual move 4-block circuit. Trying to find the words here. So all we need to worry about right now is core camp. And each of these moves, we've got 6 moves in each of these blocks. We are doing each move for 1 minute. We're going to take about a 15 to 20 second break in between. No more than that. And our first move is slider pike up. So grab those sliders. We are going to do some pike ups. You can do these without sliders. So if you don't have something to work with, I'm going to give you options. We've done pike ups on the ground many times. You can do those. Sliders just make it a little more fun. All right, guys, are we ready to go? We've got 1 minute of slider pike ups. So toes are on the sliders. You're going to set yourself up in plank. We've got 1 minute and go. You're going to tuck, under and up, back to plank. So your legs are as straight as they possibly can be. So we're not doing knee tucks. Not that those aren't effective, because they are. If you're doing this off the slider, you can jump in. And you certainly do not have to fold yourself into the perfect V here. The main goal is to tuck those muscles underneath the navel, up towards the ceiling. Hips are under and up. We've got about 25 seconds to go, not even. Come on guys, you got this. If you've ever done this on a TRX, this is somewhat similar. 10 seconds. And rest. All right, now we're warm, now we're awake. Double knee crosses. So we're gonna come off the sliders, we're gonna come onto our mat. This one's gonna get the heart rate up a little bit higher. Double knee crosses, looks like this. Double high knees. Yes, we got some cardio in this move. All right, and go. So you're crossing, opposite elbow over that opposite thigh. This is the lower impact option. I'm stepping, I'm holding, I'm squeezing my core, I'm taking the jumping out. So I don't want you to focus on your speed with this move at all. I want you to focus on your core. Standing crunches. Like someone's coming over and about to punch you in the gut. That is what is going on with your core right now. So the standing move without the jumping is super effective. Less cardio. You've got 10 seconds. Come on guys, keep tucking. Navel is tucked in. Crunch. Come on team. 3, 2, and rest. All right, grab those sliders again. Slow plank crossovers. So we're gonna be in plank position. We're gonna cross opposite knee over towards that opposite elbow slowly. So remember, we're focusing on our core muscles, not our speed. The only time we're working on speed today is in our cardio blocks in between. All right, here we go. Nice strong plank. Crossing over, opposite knee, opposite elbow, and back. So obviously you can do this without the sliders. You would just tap your foot in and tap it back. Hands are below the shoulders. So the more tired we get, the more we start to shift backwards, right? Keep those shoulders above the hands. Cannot emphasize enough, you should be going slow with this move, you guys. No one's crossing over quickly. Not a cardio block. Focus on those obliques. Get it done. Come on, team. Take breaks if you need them in between. Just don't give up. All right, rest. Nice work. All right, we're going over to our mat. We've got good old V-ups. It's been a little while. So you're going to start on your back. You are going to fold yourself into a V. So this is option 1. Option 2, your feet are on the floor and you're coming up into the best full setup you can. You guys ready? And go. So the point of the V-up is shoulders back. So when you're coming up like this, you're not doing your lower back any favors, and you're certainly not doing your core any favors. Your core is definitely not working as hard if you're not keeping your shoulders back, so try to do the best you can with that. Your options are, this is also a V-up. You're doing the same movement, your feet are on the floor, you're not going all the way up, but you're still engaging your core muscles. Come on guys, you got 20 seconds left. Let's get it done, come on. Three, 2, and rest. Whew. All right, friends, we're gonna stay on the floor. We're gonna grab those sliders again. This is personally one of my favorite moves. This one feels so awesome on the core but it also, it's just a feel-good move. Makes you feel super strong. Okay, so knees are gonna be on your mat, your hands are gonna be on your sliders. You're gonna slide yourself out, straight arms, slowly. Slowly until your body hits the floor. You're gonna swing or circle around, and you're gonna push up. You guys ready? And go. Slowly slide it out. The slower you go, the more effective it is. So don't plop yourself down. You're not doing your core any favors. You can do this. Your knees are on the floor. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Keep that core engaged. Circle around. Push up. So you're doing a tricep push-up, plank push-up to get back into that plank position. Core's engaged the entire time. You're going to feel this one in all these different places. So this one gets the side core muscles right here. Not many moves get those muscles. This one does. Also gets the shoulders and the back. Come on, team. 15 seconds. And rest. All right. So we're going to stay on the floor. We're going to slide those sliders out of the way. We're going to set ourselves up in low plank, so on our forearms, and we're going to do alternating punches in low plank. Final move of core camp. So here we go. Elbows below the shoulders, nice flat back. Feet are wide. Tummy is tucked. Glutes are squeezed. And go. You are alternating punching. So your goal, I'm going to go face forward here. Your goal is to keep your body from doing this. I am super exaggerating. You're trying to keep your hip bones facing the floor. So you can always drop those knees to the floor, just like we had in the previous move. You're trying to keep, your goal is to try to keep these hip bones and your shoulders from rocking side to side. There's going to be some rock, but you're trying to fight that as much as possible. You got 20 seconds to go. Navel is tucked in. You're squeezing your butt. Come on, team. Get it done. 5 seconds. And rest. All right, come back into a quick little child's pose stretch. That is the end of core camp. We're going to move on to our cardio block in between that we do in between each block. So grab some water really quick. If you need to towel off, go for it. So we've got 4 moves, combo moves, okay? So our first combo, we've got 45 seconds each combo move. So what you're going to be doing, don't get confused by this, don't worry about what's coming later. Number 1 is our main focus right now. We've got 4 high knees and 4 plank runners. So I'm going to put the timer on for 45 seconds. You're going to be doing 4 high knees, 4 plank runners. As many times as you can in 45 seconds, okay? You're just going to go back and forth. 45 seconds, it's not a minute. Okay, and then we'll move on to the second combo, which I will show you during our break. Okay, so this one is cardio. This one's body weight strength, but it's definitely going to get the heart rate up, so you are going at the pace that you can go at. You guys ready? 45 seconds, starting with 4 high knees, 4 plank runners. And go. So yes, this is a little bit like a burpee. I know some of you guys are thinking that. Lower impact. You're here, you're going to step back. And you're going to step in. This move can be successful for all of you. So make sure you're taking it at a pace that's challenging for you but doable. High knees, those knees are up, guys, you can do it. So you're basically doing high knees in plank. And then out of plank. Come on, guys. All right, time's up. That was 45 seconds. A little bit shorter than 1 minute. Feels good. All right. Move number 2, combo number 2. 4 jumping jacks, 4 burpees. This one's going to be a tough one. Same format, 45 seconds. 4 jacks, 4 burpees. Guys, ready? And 3, 2, and go. 4 jumping jacks, 4 burpees. Back, in, up is 1. Guys, options for these moves. Lower impact, jumping jacks. Step back into your burpee, step in, press on your toes. If going down to plank and coming back up is not working for you, here's an alternate for a burpee. Low lunges. You're still moving, you're working those legs, you're getting that heart rate up, you are working hard. Keep going, guys. And 45 seconds is up. Nice job. All right. How are we feeling so far? Yeah, like I said, these in-between blocks are high intensity interval training. That heart rate's going to go up. If you need a break in between these, you're taking it, you're just doing the best you can. Next combo, 4 jump lunges, 4 squat jumps. These are jump lunges. You're doing 4 of these, and then you're doing 4 squat jumps. Okay? You guys ready? We're getting some longer breaks with these. 3, 2, 4 jump lunges, 4 squat jumps, go. Lower impact, step back lunges. Squatting and pressing up on your toes. Still engaging those jumping muscles in your calves, but not leaving the floor. No matter what you're doing, make sure you're landing toe, ball, heel, and as soon as you hit that heel in the squat jump, you're powering back up. Let's go, guys, come on. All right, time's up. Well done, peeps. 1 more combo block, and we're moving on. 4 scissor runs, 4 ladder runs. This is more of an agility training combination. So, 4 scissors, and then you're going to pretend you have an agility ladder. Out, out, in about 4 times. Don't worry about the counting too much with the ladder runs. Are you guys ready? And go. 4 scissors, 4 out, out, in. So, this is a lot of cardio, but it might feel like a little bit less cardio than the previous 3 moves. So take advantage of that, pick up your speed a little bit, lower impact, step back, take down your speed a little bit, you're on your toes for all of these, both of these moves here. Come on, guys, you can do this. A nice, long break after this. 1 minute break. All right, time's up. Grab some water. We earned it. We earned this break. How are we feeling, team? Thumbs up? All right, so we're moving on to full body block. So we've got 6 moves, a minute each move. This is where you're gonna need those heavy weights. And we're gonna be using sliders. This is a good one. I know people are gonna be like rolling their eyes at me. I love using sliders for my legs and heavy weights. It's a whole other ball game in a good way. Okay, so we're gonna be doing I think. Alrighty then. Okay, so we're gonna be using so the good news is our first 2 moves are going to be 30 seconds on each side. So we're going to be doing focusing on one side at a time. So I'm going to grab my challenging weights. So, heel pull-ins. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to grab your challenging weights for your legs. I want you to take one slider. It doesn't matter which side you start on. You're going to put your heel on the slider. Okay? I'm going to hold my weights down here for this move because I like it better. So you're going to sit back on this heel like you're doing a squat, sitting into your hip. You're going to slide this heel out, and then you're going to pull in on the heel. So this really gets the inner thigh, but also this butt muscle right here. Okay, here we go. Grab those heavy weights. So 30 seconds on one side. Starts now. Slide out. Doesn't even have to be a wide slide out. You should not feel like you're doing an uncomfortable split here. Sit back. That knee tracks over the shoelace. So when you slide that heel in, you should be pressing into that heel on the other side. So heels are working super hard. Last one on this side. Quick switch. Quick, step into it and go. You will definitely find that one side is stronger than the other. Has better balance. You probably can widen out your stance a little bit. Come on guys, you can do this. Chest stays forward. Pressing into the heel, squeezing. All right, time is up with that one. 30 seconds each side really breaks it up. Okay, so now we're going to be doing reverse lunges. You're going to be using those same weights. You're going to need one slider. We're going to do the same type of thing, 30 seconds on each side. So your weights are going to be right at your side. You're going to put one toe or one foot in the slider. Go forward a little bit. You're going to slide out and pull in. You guys ready? 30 seconds. Go. So sliding out, these are called split lunges. Pressing into that heel, dragging that leg back in. Chest stays forward. Come on guys, don't cheat yourselves. You can do this. Tough stuff with the sliders. Press into that front heel. Make sure you're not pressing into your toes, because that will take the focus into your knee, which is not a good thing. 10 seconds. Come on, team. You got this. Power through. Last one on this side. All right, quick switch. Right into it. These two moves right here. Sweat is dripping. Lower body muscles get that heart rate up. We're working hard. Come on, team. Keep it going. Keep it going. 3, 2, and rest. Woo! Of course I forgot a towel. So I gotta wipe myself out with my gloves. Okay. So now we're gonna be doing some more combo moves for 1 minute. No sliders for the next 3 moves. So don't worry about those. So you're gonna do the next move is a deadlift upright row. So you can probably handle pretty heavy weight for a deadlift, but then you gotta do an upright row, so keep that in mind. So the deadlift, back up a little bit. Do a deadlift, stand up, upright row. Okay, you guys ready? 1 minute, and go. Deadlift. Weights come along your legs. You're kind of sticking your butt out, you're keeping your back flat. Stand up, then do the upright row. Don't do this. Okay? Stand up first, then do the upright row, because what ends up happening is you end up leaning backwards like this. No good. That core needs to be engaged. Come on, team. I know this is tough stuff today. I mean, I don't think it's ever easy, but some might feel tougher than others. So when you're doing your upright row, your weights are staying super close to your body. Right here, we're not doing bunny hands. Elbows need to be above the hands. Just keep that in mind. 10 seconds. seconds. And done with that move. Well done. Okay, next combo move. Plie squat, bicep curl. So I'm going to drop my weights a little bit. It's 20 pounds. It's a little bit rough for a bicep curl. My arms are getting tired. So you're going to stay in plie squat form. Toes are going to point out. Knees are pointing out toward your toes. You're going to do a plie squat. You're going to do a bicep curl in plie squat, and you're going to stand up. Plie squat, bicep curl, stand up. You guys ready? And go. Nice and slow. We are not speeding through these moves. Toes are pointing out. If you feel like you're doing too much of a split, you walk those feet in a little bit. My arms are mad at me. Elbows stay close, full extension. If you're struggling like I am to get that full extension, I'm going to drop the weights so I can get a better bicep curl. And then 12s. Come on, team. You can do this. You're sitting, pointing those knees out. Nice strong curl. Navel is tucked in. So from the side, you're not sitting out like this. You're not going like this. You're sitting straight down and keeping your back super flat. And time's up. All right, my friends. Side lunge overhead press. I'm going out of order here. That's okay though. I think we needed a break between upright rows and overhead presses. Okay, so we're going to do a side lunge. Weights are going to be up here. So you are going to be doing an overhead press, so just keep that in mind for your weights. We're going to do alternating side lunges. So you're going to do a side lunge, stand up, press. Side lunge, stand up, and press. You guys ready? And go. So your side lunge, you're sitting into your heel. You're not letting your hips go out like this. Your hips should be lined up with your knees. Sit into it, stand up first, then press. So your weights are already here. If you need to drop down in your weights, do it. So guys, just keep in mind when you're doing that overhead press, you're trying to avoid this. If you cannot help yourself from doing that, that means your weights are too heavy. So drop down. Come on, you guys. Don't cheat yourselves out of that side lunge. I know we just did those reverse lunges and they kind of feel the same. But don't cheat yourself. Come on. Shoulders are tired. We got this. I'm actually kind of glad I split this one up. Knees right after upright rows. No boy now. Come on, team. Five seconds. Let's go. Let's go. And rest. Okay. Weights aside. Grab your sliders. Whew. I'm going to break after this move. A longer break. All right, so we've got spider lunge runners on our sliders. So my insaniacs know what spider lunges are. It's the same thing, only we're on our sliders. So we've got plank position. Slider, back. Slide forward, back. Runners, okay? So the foot comes on the outside of the hand if possible. You guys ready? And 1 minute, go. Hands below the shoulders, nice strong plank. So this one's kind of a cardio, core strength move. So if you need to slow it down and you need to bring your foot does not have to come on the outside of your hand. If you're struggling with your mobility right now, it comes here. If you don't have sliders, you step in, you step back. This move can be done without sliders. The sliders just kind of add a little extra element. Come on, guys, you got this. Take breaks if you need it, especially if you start to feel your form slipping, meaning you start to tilt backwards out of that plank. Keep it going strong. 10 seconds. And time. We are in this break. Water, towel off. We're going to do our little cardio block. So the cardio block doesn't change. This is the combo move one. I know some of you guys are giving me side eye right now. I'm not going to mention any names. But I need you guys to stay positive. Stay strong. We can do this. That's why we got to break. Get that heart rate down. So remember, this is the one where we've got 4 high knees, 4 plank runners for our first move, okay? Lots of cardio. Remember that if you need to take a break, make sure it's not your brain quitting on your body first, okay? So you know when you're in it, you probably could give a little bit more, but your brain starts to quit on you. It's like, all right, I gotta stop. You probably don't. So if you just push a little bit harder each time, you're gonna get stronger, your endurance is gonna get better, and that's where the gains really start to happen. Okay, so now that I've got that out of the way, are we ready? So we got 45 seconds, 4 high knees, 4 plank runners. 3, 2, and go. Guys, options for this move. 4 high knees, step back. 4 plank runners. So yes, this is our cardio round, but it's not meant, you don't need to be killing yourself for this. You just need to be challenging yourself. That heart rate's gonna go up naturally. Come on, guys. 5 seconds. Alrighty. Whew. Let me catch our breath a little bit. Moving on. Move number 2, combo number 2, 4 jacks, 4 burpees. And in my opinion, this one's the toughest one. You can do this. It's all the up down. So if you're having trouble with the up down, just keep in mind your options for no plank burpees, okay? So I'll show that again. All right, here we go. 4 jumping jacks, 4 burpees. Go. Back, in, up is 1 burpee. Options for no plank burpees. This takes the going down and up out of the equation. This is a burpee. Deep lunge, pressing into that front heel. This is a lower impact jumping jack. Come on, guys. 15 seconds. Rest. We got this, guys. Come on. You can get through that move. Okay, so maybe the next one's not any easier. 4 jump lunges, 4 squat jumps. How are we doing, guys? Come on. It's Monday. We're going to take this badass attitude throughout the rest of our week, right? Let's go. 4 jump lunges, 4 squat jumps. And go. And soft. Lower impact. Step back lunges. Come on, you guys. Just keep moving. Lower impact squat jumps. Squat and press on the toes. You can do this. Come on. We are almost there. We've got less than 10 seconds. Let's go. And rest. All right. Agility move coming up. 4 scissors, 4 ladder runs. Sorry, I'm sure you guys can hear my breathing. Okay, let's do this. Final move, and then we've got our final block. Here we go. We're not going through this workout twice. Just giving you guys a little extra motivation here. One time through. All right, here we go, on the toes. 4 scissors. 4 ladder runs. So this is fast feet. We get faster on our feet by challenging our speed in moves like this. So even though you're tired, listen to your body, make sure, like I said, don't let your brain quit before your body. And just because I can't see you, it's all good. But just make sure you're working hard for yourself. Not for anybody else. This is your time. Come on, guys. A few more seconds. We got this. And rest. 1 minute break. How are we feeling, guys? Yes. Feeling strong, feeling sweaty. Just how I like it. Okay, final block. Final strength block. We are going to do that cardio block after the upper body block one more time. I don't want to hear any complaining. I can't hear you guys, but I can hear it. I know it's there. I know there's got a bunch of eye rolls or groans in there. All right, upper body. We've got some combo moves. First one is a pullover to skull crusher. So right away when you hear skull crushers, you got to remember back of the arms are working, so you're probably going to want to do light to medium weights because you want to be able to do this move. It should be difficult, but not to the point where you can't do it. So, the pullover, I may have to grab my tens, but I'm going to give this a try. On your back, you're going to pull the weights behind you, forward, skull crushers, okay? Are you guys ready? Grab my tens. Gotta be able to do this safely. Okay, here we go. 1 minute, go. Pressing your lower spine into the floor as you pull back, pull forward, arms are set up above your shoulders, skull crushers, nice and slow, guys. Back. So as soon as your arms come back, feel how, or notice how your lower spine is coming off the floor if you don't pay attention, right? You're starting to arch, press it down. That's where the work comes in. And then, as you pull forward, core is engaged. Then you've got elbows above the shoulders. Come on, guys. Watch each second. Come on, we got 10 seconds. You can do this. Keep it strong. If you need to use one weight, drop it down and use one weight. And time. Major tricep burn, right? Anybody else's triceps shaking like a leaf right now? Okay. This is the move. This next move is the one where we're going to have to drop down to our very light weights. The lightest weights you got. Shoulders. So we've got a forward raise and then a lateral raise. Okay, so I'd say like 5s or 8s tops. All right, some of you guys might be able to do higher, but here we go. 1 minute and go. So forward raise, bring it down, lateral raise. So you're only going as high as your shoulders, both moves. So if you come up here, believe it or not, it's kind of cheating. Doesn't seem like it, but it is. So squeeze through the core. So what you don't want to happen is this. You don't want that arch back to arch. You want to squeeze the glutes and the core. Same thing. Squeeze those shoulder blades together in the back. So it's not just tops of the arms. You're using your traps. You're using your upper back. Forward, down, side, down. Nice and slow. 20 seconds. Light weights, definitely. So, if you don't have as much to choose from for weights here, you don't have to go all the way up. Lateral raise, forward raise. Doesn't have to go all the way up. You can do this. And rest. Alrighty. So the next move is a bent row to bent fly. So this is using our back muscles. So now we're going to probably up our weights to about medium weights. So the fly is the difficult part of this move. The bent row will probably feel a little bit better. Try that 15, we'll see how this goes. Okay, really quick. Bent row, elbows tucked in, release, fly, release, okay? Here we go, 1 minute, and go. Elbows tucked in, squeeze around the spine, release, fly. So you don't have to go, a lot of people feel like when they do a fly, they gotta go way back here. Nope, you're squeezing. It's all about what you're doing in your back. Are you squeezing those muscles around your spine? That's all that matters. And especially if you go too far back with a fly, I don't know about you guys, but it bothers my shoulders. Don't do that. Don't need to. Tuck the elbows in, release, fly. So it's a narrow row and the fly. So while you're doing this move, very important to keep your navel tucked in because your back's working hard and this starts to happen. And then you start to feel it in your lower back. Not good. We got 10 seconds. So if you start to feel any lower back pain, stand up, reset. And rest. All right, team, moving on. Oh, Marco, yeah, I know you're complaining. I can't hear it, but I can hear it. ESP over here. Okay, chest press to fly. So we are going to, let me show you really quick. We've done chest presses and flies, but we're going to combine the two. On your backs, you're going to press, then you're going to turn, and you're going to fly. Okay, so there's just a little flick of the wrists here. Chest press, bring it down, turn the wrists, and fly. Back and forth between the two. All right, 1 minute. I'm going to do it this way so you guys can see a little bit better. And go. So chest press, over the chest, release. I'm turning my palms towards each other, fly. Take your time between the two moves, guys. No need to rush. And don't overthink it. Well, here's what you do need to think about. Is your lower spine pressed into the floor? This gets all the chest muscles. This is how we get better in our push-ups right here, guys. Adding a little strength training to our chest muscles. So should be challenging, meaning you should be finding this semi-difficult. Shouldn't be easy, that's for sure. So if it's feeling too easy, grab heavier weights. As always. Come on, guys. Almost there. We got 5 seconds. And rest. Well done. All right. Plank row to kickback. This one's a killer. So you're going to want to go with medium weights, maybe even light weights. So we've done plank rows before. My nice little sweat bubble there. Great. Gotta try not to slip on it now. Okay, so wide stance. Weights below your shoulders. You're going to row, straighten the arm, and then bring it down each side, okay? Feel free to drop those knees. And go. Row, kick back, drop. We are alternating sides. So, as I always say when we do plank rows, hip bones are what you should be paying attention to the most. Are you tilting as you bring that arm up? That's when you need to drop your knees down. The best of us need to drop our knees when we do this move. It's a tough one, especially since it's at the end of our workout. So the row gets the back muscles, the kick back gets the triceps, which we're already tired from our skull crusher move. Come on, team. Core and upper body. You're getting it all. We've only got one more move after this. With weights anyways. Come on. and rest. Woo. Okay. We are moving on to our final strength move. It is a narrow curl to wide curl. So, you're going to go from a regular bicep curl, so elbows in, curl, open up to the outside, curl. So see the difference? You're just bringing your arms like this. Okay, you guys ready? 1 minute. And go. Final strength move. Elbows tucked in, full extension. Don't cheat yourselves. I'm going to try to stick with these 15s, guys. I don't know if it's going to happen though. So, if you're having a hard time keeping your navel tucked in and your core engaged, I like to do the kickstand. Kind of sets me up for not leaning backwards. I'm having a hard time with my weights right now. I want to keep my form in check. That's a little bit much. All right, we've got 15 seconds. Come on, guys, power through. Last strength move. You can do this. Don't give up. Come on. Almost there. Come on. And time. Yes. Ooh, that was a struggle. All right. Shake it out. Grab some water. We are about to finish up. One more cardio combo block. One more time, guys. Come on. So towel off, get your water, pump yourself up. We're going to finish this strong. Let's go. 45 seconds each move. These moves are not changing. Still. 4 high knees, 4 plank runners. Last time through. Come on. Let's do this. Okay. Here we go. 45 seconds. 3, 2, let's go. 4 high knees, 4 plank runners. Monday workout's almost done. Come on. Remember, you're stepping back. Lower impact. Standing up. So this move is all about tucking. It's not just running in place in plank and standing up. It's about tucking and using your core muscles. Come on, team. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and rest. Whew, this last time's a doozy. Okay, friends. Block 2, 4 jacks, 4 burpees. Come on. Last set of burpees today. I know we can all agree that we're happy to see those go. Are we ready? 45 seconds. Big inhale. And go. 4 jacks. 4 burpees. Lower impact. Does not have to be a jump. If you're not coming down to plank for your burpees, just a reminder, you've got this. Come on. Marco, what do you mean you gotta go? Whatever, dude. Nice job. Come on, guys. This isn't even a long one. Almost there. Come on, team. 5 seconds. Let's go. All right. Burpee's done. Yes. Guys, we've got 2 more moves left. Let's get this done. 4 jump lunges, 4 squat jumps. Come on. Mental toughness. This is what's going to get us through these final 2 moves. All right. Jump lunges, squat jumps, 4 and 4. And go. Don't let your form or your exhaustion mess with your form. If you're not landing soft because you're tired, You need to be here. Good form trumps everything else, guys. You need to be focusing on landing softly, working hard, but staying safe. That is the name of the game. Come on. Come on, friends, come on. We got this. 3, 2, yes. We are down to our final move. 4 scissor runs, 4 ladder runs. Guys, I want you to give this final move everything you got. All your speed, all your effort, and then take that badass effort into the rest of your day, rest of your Monday, the rest of your week. Are we ready? 4 scissor runs, 4 ladder runs. 45 seconds, and go. So remember, lower impactor here. You are going as fast as you can go. Your speed is not the same as my speed. My speed is not the same as your speed. We are all just trying to get this done and do the best we can. Keep that in mind. Come on, friends, come on. 5 seconds, you can do this. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Done. Yes. Fist bump. Monday workout, done. We are gonna stretch though, so try to stick around if you can. It's just about 10 o'clock. That was an under an hour workout. I know I owed you guys something shorter than an hour. We've had some long ones. All right, grab some water, towel off, catch your breath. Let's stretch. We gotta stretch after you work out. Very, very important. That's what helps keep the soreness down. I'm not saying you're not gonna be sore, but this certainly helps. Okay. We're gonna start with a nice wide stance. Hands on the thighs. You're gonna soften your knees, not lock them. You're gonna hinge forward, flat back. You're gonna sit back on your heels so you're gonna feel the stretch in the back of the legs. So keep your head above your heart for now until that heart rate gets down a little bit lower. You're still going to try to keep your head above your heart, but try to drop your fingertips to the floor. Get a little deeper into the stretch. So don't hang your head down like that. Try to keep your back flat. Don't let anybody get dizzy. All right, widen out even more if you can. You're going to reach towards one foot. You're still trying to keep your head above your heart, so try, if you're feeling okay, you can drop your head down. I know I'm not, so if I drop my head down, I'm going to get dizzy, so I'm keeping my head up. That's all I mean by that. You're going to walk your hands over to the other side. Straighten that opposite leg. Get a good stretch. Go back to center. You might notice that you'll be able to get your full hands on the floor now. You're feeling a little bit more limber after those stretches. Now you can get that head down a little bit. We're going to walk our feet in towards each other. We're going to roll up chin to chest. Nice and slow. If you've got something to grab onto, now might be the time to grab onto it. We're going to do a quad stretch. So you're going to grab your ankle, you're going to flex your foot, front of the leg stretch. Switch it up. Another really good stretch. You're going to cross one ankle on top of the opposite knee. Keep hanging on. You're going to sit. This gets the glutes really good. You're going to push down on that knee just a little bit. We did a lot of side lunges and did some deadlifts today. I want to make sure we stretch those glutes out. All right, stand up. We're going to switch sides. Cross and sit. All right. Both feet on the floor. We're going to reach up towards the ceiling, stretch, lengthen that body. You're going to grab onto one elbow. You're going to pull back, get the triceps. You're going to switch sides. You're going to bring your hands behind your back, clasp the fingers, pull down, open up the shoulders and the chest. All right, guys, nice wide stance. Let's take a deep breath. You earned it. Big inhale. And exhale. Give yourselves a huge pat on the back and a round of applause because you guys just crushed your Monday morning workout and you're continuing to show up for yourselves. Super important. Thanks for joining me, guys, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. And peace out till tomorrow.